What's up, guys? Caelum Vulk here, Cyborg Wolf Vtuber, and as a lot of people who know me, I play a lot of Gacha games. My favorite and main one I can kind of play right now being Wuthering Waves. I enjoy like the combat in and all that stuff, and that's kind of like what I enjoy the most from that type of game and like the genre as a whole, just engaging story, characters, action, all that stuff. But I've been seeing a bunch of new Gacha games getting teased or announced for like future dates and things like that. Um, and then yesterday on Twitter, I saw this game called Silver Palace. I didn't even know anything about it. Apparently, like this trailer launched like a day or two before. Didn't see much at all about it. Anything. I was kind of shocked. Hadn't actually checked out anything. Only thing I've seen is like the designs for the male and female main characters, which they look really cool for like the styling of this game. And so I want to check that out, this trailer, see what it's like, see if it's something that interests me in the future. Like, because if it plays kind of like a game like Wuthering Waves does, I will definitely want to play it because that's just like I said, I love that game a lot. It's probably my favorite one to currently play. But I've played a lot of different Gacha games over the years, from Fate Grand Order, Honkai Star Rail, Zenless Zone Zero, to Nikkei, to a bunch of new ones that are going to be coming out in the future that I'm actually interested in, like Neverness to Everness, which apparently also is teasing something for the 15th of May. I don't know what that is. Like if it's launching, because that's what it looks like, but I don't think they've even had a beta yet for it. So that's wild. And then like a Theory Restart, I think is coming out next month. And just like, there's way too many games now, which is a good thing though, because it'll help probably try to push certain developers to, maybe do better with their product. But anyways, I digress. I'll get off of that topic and we'll just check out the trailer and, give you my live reactions and thoughts on it afterwards and whatnot. So let's get right into it. We will hit full screen and start.
We have a big case on our hands.
The A works nice.
Dead, burned to ashes.
Ooh.
You may be the best detective.
But
that's cool.
Sylvania isn't the best city there is.
Ooh. That's a female MC. Silver Studios presents.
The city is like liquid silver.
Bro.
Always changing.
This looks sick.
What is true might
A
not
horse?
always stay true.
Interest-
Sin and evil stalk the city like a stubborn shadow.
Whoa. That is sick. What? I see the Victorian like concepts with it too. Are we like a vampire? Or just like that's like with the glowing red eyes more like
I need an assistant.
I'm Alf. I'm here for the interview.
oh, that's cute. Guns?
You shall become my knight in her stead.
Whoa.
Look who it is. You're
Creeper.
not welcome in Sylvania.
Do not talk to the detective with that tone.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
I love how over animated they are a little bit. Feels very anime, but very in a good way. Ooh.
Besides fire, there's another way to turn the skin black. You know what it is, but it's just too peculiar.
What? Story already kind of seems interesting just based off that little bit. Also, I'm assuming driving will be a mechanic, which is pretty cool, considering like 2 new games are going to be doing that. That's a sick design. Like a candle, dude? What the heck?
Strikes 12. This is the night.
Where everything ends.
What?
Admit it. You
Chariot?
don't have what it takes to be the bad guy.
And you glide on the pony? Or horse, not really a pony, it's a horse. Bro, this looks wild. In a good way.
Fairy tales mean something else to us.
The,
Guilty knew none of us.
the flaming chariot is wild. Wait, the city?
Unless
It's like a book collapsing. What?
you are the author.
Huh? What?
I'm no longer a detective. So why are you still so excited?
She's creepy in the cool way. The eyes just made me go, huh? Oh, wow. Geez, that's rather impressive. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Like, obviously don't know when they're going to do like announcements and things like that for the game and stuff like that. But, you know, definitely gets a like from me, and, you know, like betas, things like that. Definitely would love to get access to a beta at some point for it. But, you know, always trying to get into that is always a little bit tough to do, because obviously if you're a much smaller content creator, you don't usually get considered as much, which I get it, you know, because you want to give it to like the really big people so that they can show it off. But would love to, like I said, get access to that whenever they end up doing stuff, because that just, the art style and aesthetic look amazing from like the Victorian aspect of it. Looks like you also have melee combat mixed with guns. Also looks like it's like a lot of my brain's blanking on the words. Like magical beasts, and sort of like any like ethereal type of stuff. So that's going to be interesting to see where that goes. But definitely going to see how it fits into like the world of gacha games now too. Like, because there's so many coming out now, which I think is, like I said earlier, like I said, is very good, because they're all going to try to push each other to do a lot better things, like try to innovate, you know, do better systems that maybe are a little bit more player friendly. Like the fact, like, I think Ethereal Restart, from what I saw, is like all 5 stars. Like if you roll on a 5-star character, you're guaranteed them. Like even if you go to max pity is just hitting like whatever, like 80-10, like 80 pulls, you know, 8-10 pulls, 80 pulls for it. It's not, oh, you have a 50-50 chance of getting the character. It's like, no, you're guaranteed the character. You whether you get it off of 1 pull or, you know, the max at like 80 or 90, whatever it is. But still, like, trying to do that, you know, be more player friendly, support players who, you know, want to like just play your game. But like, yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see, because like I was saying too, we got Neverness to Everness coming out. Ananta is still like in the works, and that, you know, looks interesting, I know, for a lot of people. Obviously there's the current ones, you know, like Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, Endless Zone Zero, Honkai Star Rail, you know, what is it? Wizardry, I believe, is one that I know people are playing. A Theory Restart, like I said, it's coming out. Obviously, there's a lot of people I know who still play like Fate Grand Order. There's Infinity Nikki. You know, there's Nikke. Gosh, there's so many out that it's like, I mean, I barely keep up with like the few that I do play. And so it's going to be insane. But at this point, like, you know, they're all going to have to start competing for each other, you know, like competing against each other to compete for everybody's time. You know, maybe be more friendly towards your players in terms of like rewards, or like rewarding them for actually just like wanting to play your game and, you know, do the dailies, maybe, you know, to get, you know, the currency to do stuff. But I'll stop ranting and, you know, raving about all that stuff and going off on a tangent. But like I said, I'm Caelum Vulk, the Cyborg Wolf VTuber. I play a lot of gacha games, RPGs, anything that just, you know, has a great story or lore that I want to like dive into and explore further. So if you like this video, I'd appreciate a like and a comment if, you know, that is something that you'd like to do. And if you want to see more content like this, I do stream on Twitch under the name Caelum Vulk as well. You can find me there. I'm live at least 3 days a week in the evenings typically, but right now I'm doing afternoon stuff a little bit more because I have some more free time. But with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.